What's up everyone, and welcome to Radio 2. So today we have a request from my dear Patron Cookie. Cookie, thank you so much for this one, I appreciate it. This is ROSALÍA. So what I know about ROSALÍA is little to nothing, pretty much. I remember her, she had a song with Lisa. That is the only way I know ROSALÍA. That is the only time I've seen ROSALÍA. So yeah, and today is only her song. It's from 5 days ago. It's number 16 in global top music. It almost has 14 million views. So that is something that is growing fast, for sure. And yeah, I'm curious. It's a recent video. It's from ROSALÍA. And I don't know what she was about. I think in that video with Lisa, she was rapping maybe or something like that. I am not entirely sure. I don't even remember the song right now, to be honest. And she is featuring Björk and Yves Tumor. Like Björk, like you see, like some northern guys from the north or something like that. We'll see. I'm curious. I'm excited. I don't want to waste any more of your time. Let's get into it. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. You know I'm ready. I know you're ready. This is ROSALÍA Berghain official video featuring Björk and Yves Tumor. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Whoa.
The only way to save us is through divine intervention. The only way I will be
Snow White.
saved. Divine intervention.
I'll fuck you till you love me. I'll fuck you till you love me. I'll fuck you till you love me. 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 Love me. Till you love me. I'll fuck you till you love me. I'll fuck you till you love me. Love me. Love me. Love me. Love me.
Man, I started this song and I honestly didn't know what to expect, and I was just completely shocked by what I just saw, by the song, by everything that happened in the song. To be honest, I couldn't catch any of the lyrics. I'm being totally honest. I think it was in German too, if I'm not being wrong. At least that's what I got from it. From I was listening, I caught some words. And then the ending was also, I mean, just this whole song. I'm trying to put it on my mind, like what is this about? It's definitely a message in here. It's definitely a lot of symbolism, I guess I would say. I mean, it's you had pigeons, you had her acting like Snow White. She's, you know, she saw animals. Those animals were like kind of talking to her at the end. She had like, she was going to doctors. There was this orchestra following her all the time whenever she goes. She was checking this jewelry or whatever with a heart. Maybe that's her heart. Maybe that's what it represents. We gotta start digging. We gotta start see what this is all about, where this was going. So yeah, let's say the jewelry was her heart, because she was checking like, she was going to the doctor. She was checking her heart. There was multiple things where it showed heart. So maybe that was her heart. And it had this jewelry in the very middle, like it was like a little heart in there. Maybe that was her heart, and the doctors were checking it out. She was obviously having some trouble maybe with the heart. She is in pain. This orchestra following her, because the video started, everything was dark. She opened the curtain, and then the orchestra showed up, and it started following her everything, like everywhere. So I'm assuming practically since waking up, that maybe could be her anxiety, that be could her fears, her depression following her anywhere. And it's just this chaotic music. It feels like it's this I don't know how to describe it. Just this chaos that follows her anywhere, it feels like, and it's just taking its toll on her heart. So at Snow White, maybe, and then she became kind of Snow White because all the animals were attracted to her. She kind of, I guess she wanted to be in peace, maybe something like that. She wanted to be in peace because, you know, Snow White was the most beautiful, the most good creature out there. Maybe that's showing that she is very kind, but she can't survive in a world like this. Maybe it's I don't know what is the correct way to describe this song, but I'm just doing my best from what I saw. But yeah, I think her showing Snow White, because Snow White was really pure. She was Snow White by heart too. She was very pure, and I think in this one she shows that she is very pure, but she can't escape her demons. She can't escape maybe her past. She can't escape the pain that she was going through. And then at the end, and again, the weirdest part was like, "I'll F you till you love me," and it was just on repeat, on repeat, on repeat. I remember Mike Tyson saying that once. I don't know if this has anything to do with him. And that's it. Like, I know there was this Mike Tyson press conference where he got mad at the journalists and he said, "I'll F you until you love me." Another effing coming after this. It sounded like it, but the voice was very different. So I don't know if it was his voice. Yeah, the ending was kind of, I couldn't take what it is. And the deer was like having blood from his eyes or something like that. It was like, or maybe that's just you can't escape the reality type of thing. You can't escape what you're going through. And then she did woke up. And it was like at the end, the music was just getting, love me, love me. It was like intensifying at the end. I don't know, maybe because she was coming, I don't know, to be honest, the ending, I can't think of anything about the ending, if I'm being honest. It was definitely confusing. And then she became a pigeon, you know, it's like she became free, maybe. She found her freedom, she found her peace. I guess that's what pigeons, you know, they represent love, they represent peace, they represent freedom, especially, and I mean, a bird overall represents that. And I guess, yeah, I guess that's what it is. That's what I've picked up from the song, but I was not expecting that from ROSALÍA. To be honest, I don't know what to expect because this is practically my first time reacting to her. I saw her rapping with Lisa once and that's it. And here she was just, that was a different level. That was an incredible video, if I may say. Like, I'm trying to put the pieces together, but at the end of the day, it's a wonderful video. It's just wonderful in terms of message, and is that everybody can deal with that, and everybody has their demons. Everybody can be hurt, and no one is indestructible, you know. We all are flesh and blood at the end of the day, and yeah, we can get hurt easier than we think. So yeah, I can see why this is number 16 at the global top. I think it should be way high. I think it should be number 1 because It's rare to see songs, modern songs with so much symbolism and so much like it's so much emotion. Message. The orchestra was incredible. She was like kind of singing like opera. I don't know if she is opera trained. Maybe she is. I have no idea. But very interesting video in total. I really enjoyed watching that. It was very interesting. I like from the start. It's like when she opened the curtain, it was like I am locked into this. Like I don't know what's. Yeah, it was kind of incredible. So yeah, I gotta upload this on YouTube, by the way. Like this is a Patreon request, but this has to go on YouTube. I'm curious to see other people's thoughts on this. I want to see what you guys think in terms of description of this song. What do you think it's the message? Maybe you can tell me the lyrics about. Maybe the secret is in the lyrics. But I tried to check in online, but like everything was in German. I could have used translator, but translator is not the most correct thing. So I'm just gonna let someone maybe explain the lyrics a little bit to me. She said a couple of times head, so which means heart. She was talking about her heart. But yeah, that's about it. That's all I picked up, to be honest. And it was really hard to kind of understand. She was singing really high, and I couldn't catch the lyrics a little bit. But yeah, overall, I think it was a wonderful song. I think it was a incredible message, and it got me thinking for sure. And yeah, a lot was going on in here. But I hope you guys, maybe I was wrong on that. On the things I said, I have no idea. I'm assuming the moment I see. So I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Thank you all for watching. I really hope you have enjoyed it. And yeah, this is gonna be it from me. Bye bye. I'll see you in the next one.